Welcome back to a new video, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial of how to keep your Air Forces fresh. Now I've been getting loads of different questions on my Snapchat about how I keep them fresh, because I've had them for about 8 months now and they don't really have that many creases on them. So what we're going to be doing today is obviously showing you guys how it's done. So let's just hop straight into the video. Don't really think we need this box now, so what I do with my Air Forces. So the first trick is socks. So before I had a new addition to the Crease Protect family, I only use socks. Now I only use socks for about 6 months. So this was my solution for about 6 months, and they were still fine. So what I did was I folded up like this, so they would have been folded up, and say this is my toes, it would have went over like this. Now obviously it's gone over like this, you'd slip your foot into the shoe. It would be uncomfortable, but I mean, after 6 months you get really used to it. So I got used to it in about a week and a half or something. So literally just make sure that it's comfortable but not comfortable at the same time. Like comfortable but they work. So when you walk you do not see creases. So yeah, that's the first kind of tip for you guys, is the folded socks. It works wonders. So yeah, that's the first trick. Now the second trick, the second addition to the Crease Protect family, it was obviously the foot shields, whatever you guys call them, foot shields, crease shields, whatever they're called. So obviously it would go in your shoe just like this. They have these little spikes on the top, so it kind of grips up onto the holes or the material. So it would be obviously gripped up, and you just obviously stick them in. I'll show you just like this, pretty simple. Push them in as far as you can with your fingers, so just like that. And then yeah, they do work, but I don't recommend using them on their own. They're not the best, because I don't know if I should do this, but you're still able to crease your Air Forces in the corner, which I have, unfortunately. Obviously you can't come away with 100% non-creased Air Forces, so you do get the occasional crease on the side. That is inevitable, but on the top there actually is no creases. As you can see, they are pretty fresh, to say the least. So yeah, that's the second tip. The third tip, I would say the best thing to do is actually to unlace them, to make it loose. Now what this does is that it allows your foot to actually be much looser inside your Air Forces, but bear in mind you have the sock and the shields in them, so they're not like I don't know how to explain it. they're not coming off your foot, they're still on your foot, but it does just kind of take the stress away from the toe cap, so it does not actually crease your shoe. Now, what I've learned is that when you do tie them up, your foot is like inside, and then when you do walk, it actually does crease. But now, when it's not tied up, what you do is you don't actually bend your foot. The foot actually just kind of lifts up from the back. So when you do walk, it kind of just like, it's really weird, but your foot kind of comes up like this instead of going like that. Does that make sense? So yeah, so that is, I would say start with this, because this is the best thing to do in terms of trying to reduce the creases at the front of the shoe. My two shoes are pretty similar, the same kind of scuffs and stuff on the sides, same kind of creases as well, but they have been kept very, very nicely, if that makes sense. No creases, and yeah, that's pretty much how it is, guys. So if you like the video, obviously like the video, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, you know, all of that. But yeah, yeah, so that's the Air Force One video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.